This was a document which was released by Kendriya Vidyalaya called Preparing Ground for PISA. Some of you, at least, who are watching the video might now suddenly remember that your school has been giving you practice with PISA-based questions. What exactly is this PISA? So here in this manual, we have the explanation of what PISA is. PISA is a program for international student assessment. So it is something conducted by OECD, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. It's an international body which conducts this exam every 3 years for 15-year-old students all over the world. And the tests are mainly designed to understand how well you can apply your concepts which you're learning in school, mainly with respect to your mathematical literacy, scientific literacy, and English literacy to the real world. So that is what this test is testing you on. And India is participating in this test in the coming year. The exam was supposed to be conducted now in 2021, but now it's because of our current situation with Corona and the pandemic, it has been postponed to 2022. But India has participated earlier. In fact, since its inception, since the PISA test has been formed, India has only participated once, and that was in 2009. Now, what happened is India participated in 2009, and of course, being a country where the students are known for their mathematical and scientific capabilities, India was expecting to do well. But in 74 countries, India ranked 73rd. India ranked 73rd out of 74 countries in this test, where 15-year-olds participated. And this was not because our students did not know the concepts. It was because the questions looked different from what they're so used to studying, so used to memorizing in their regular course of study. Questions had nice diagrams, tables, charts, and the questions also had long passages, which students were not familiar with. 73rd out of 74 countries India scored. So this was a bit of a jatka for people in India. There was a lot of debate on this and a lot of corrections which happened. There was more talk about how competency-based learning is more important for students in India. So that is why PISA is important in the context of our competency-based assessment. So India has decided to participate again after a long break. It's an exam conducted every 3 years. They didn't participate only for 2 times because they felt the students are not ready for this. This is the reason why there are so many changes happening in your question paper pattern also. Let us look at a few other important pages in context to this. Okay, so this is another part of the document which deals with the assessment pattern which has been suggested. So the assessment pattern which has been suggested over here is to make sure that half-yearly and session-ending exams should be balanced in weightage of knowledge, understanding, application skill, or difficulty level, content-based or creativity-based. Now, I must tell you this document was put out by the Kendriya Vidyalayas in 2019. This is the year when India decided to participate in the PISA exam. So they have been trying to introduce these reforms into the examinations which are already being conducted so that you're more ready for such kind of assessments. You're more ready for questions which are more related to real life. Now, the next important one is over here. You can see that in 2019 itself, they had decided that we should split the paper into 4 parts. 25% questions direct from textbook. Okay. There is no difference in the questions which come in the textbook and in the exam. Straight and direct from textbook. So 1/4 of the questions should be like that. 25% questions should be understanding based. That means from the textbook, but with changed reference. So changed values, changed context. These are the kind of questions which would be the other 25%. Now, if you relate this with the exam change pattern, this 25% and 25% is 50%, which is the type of questions which you're expecting in long answer and the short answer questions. And the remaining 50%, they're expecting to be learning outcome based, application based, and PISA type questions. So I would say that this is more in line with case study type questions, these PISA type questions. And over here, the learning outcome based questions, application questions, I feel would be mainly the objective type questions which are asked. Okay. And they're planning to gradually increase this percentage of questions in this area. That means the learning outcome based, application based questions and PISA type questions. And slowly what happens is the straight from the textbook questions and the understanding based, which is textbook only, but with changed values, that will slowly reduce. So that is the aim which has been set out by CBSE, NCERT and the Kendriya Vidyalayas.